welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary as well. And I'm here this evening to do the general weekly reading for the week of May 17th through to the 23rd for the sign of Aquarius. All right, so this evening we get right into it here. This week I'm burning my intuitive candle from intuitivecandles.com, Imperial Sandalwood, and it's beautiful. I just love the smell of it. And the reveal that I got out of it was this beautiful quartz encased in silver. And it's silver wire. It's spiraled. It's beautiful. That's my rose quartz, and I got all kinds of them now. So anyway, they're 100% soy-based as well, just to throw that in there. So they're not harmful to your health. You're not breathing in any toxic substances or anything like that. So intuitivecandles.com. They're addictive. I'll tell you that right now. You get addicted to the reveals. Anyway, so next thing, we put up our smudge. I want to clear out. I really want a good smudge up here because I've been doing back-to-back readings. So I try to, for those of you that are new to smudging, what is in this? There's a mixture of cedar branches, the greenery, the cedar, and some grandpa's beard, and oh my, a little bit of tobacco. I don't have any sweetgrass. My patch is starting to grow though, and I received a shipment of Colorado blue white sage from Colorado from a viewer. She sent me a whole shipment. There's probably, I don't know, there's over half a dozen, and they're beautiful, and they weren't quite dried to perfection, so it's rather than burn it, I've been snipping it off into my bowl. It's the same effect. Thanks goes out to Sue Chisholm, by the way. She grows her own sage. She cultivates it, and then she makes her own sticks, and they're just beautiful. They're really, really beautiful. And this smell of this blue-white sage, it's nothing I've ever smelled before. It's completely different. It doesn't smell like turkey cooking or anything. When it's burning, there's I can't describe the smell except for the after smell. There's another scent that sneaks up behind the main one, and it's a minty scent, which is really nice. I've never in my life smelled anything like this. I'm so grateful, Sue, to you. Thank you. If you happen to catch the video here anyway. Okay. Sue felt that I should have her sage because she said to me, you celebrate ceremony, and therefore you should have some really good quality ingredients. And boy, do I ever. So smudging is an indigenous custom practiced by the indigenous peoples of North America. It's highly sacred. It's used for, they use it for everything. They've been doing it for thousands of years. It's putting up gratitude to the Creator, and also a gift to the Creator that we give these gifts to. Kind of give them back. What it does is it cleanses your energies. It cleans out 95% of the airborne bacteria in your home as well. So there's that practical purpose as well. This stuff really does. Like, I smudge myself and do this before every reading, and I do that for a reason. It's not just ceremony. It really works. If I could just get a real good burn going here. Come on, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. So when the flame dies, the smudge begins. And the cards, even though they've already been cleansed, I smudge them again anyway. And to you, dear viewer, Aquarius, That's for you guys. All right, where am I going to put you at? I've moved things around here a little bit. I'll move that into a candle down a little bit. And there we go. Okay. So now all we have left to do is to, excuse me, there, to shuffle the cards. Those of you that are bored with this, or you don't like it, or you don't want, go straight to the reading, I don't care. But there are other people that enjoy the smudges, so we go with that. People do enjoy it. They say they find it relaxing, and some swear they can smell it too. So this is for Aquarius. Yeah, I know. I'm biting back from singing it. I'm not going to sing it. I love that song, though. It's so powerful and inspirational. Those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, there is a song, and it's named Aquarius. Google it. YouTube it. It's the dawning of Aquarius. Those are some of the lyrics. Type that in, Aquarius. It's the dawning of Aquarius. You know, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. And whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Those are just a few of the lyrics. You know how old that song is? That came out in my time. It's a wonder I even remember. Aquarius. We thank you for these messages that you're bringing forward for the sign of Aquarius in its general weekly reading. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. General reading, people, may resonate with you and it may not for those of you that are new to the tarot community. It didn't work. On YouTube, they're always free, these general ones. I do offer the service of private readings that is specific for you. The information for that's found down below in the description and in the more area. My email is there as well. I use that email for everything. There we go. There's your cards. Where's my... Just ship me off an email if that's what you'd like to do. Okay. Very first card brought forth in your reading is the Hermit, Contemplation. Card number 2, the Angel of the Ocean. She's all about healing. Card number 3, Justice. She represents balance. 3 major arcana back to back. Okay, here we go. 8 of Wands represents travel. 4 Swords, recovery. It's card number 5. Number 6, 6 of Swords, calm. And your last card, 5 of Cups, represents sadness. It is what it is. All right. So your very first card, the Hermit. Solitude is in the forefront here. Reflection, self-reflection. Quiet, important time for now. You need quiet. It's important. You need it now. You need to pull yourself away from your circle of humans in your life. The activity in your life. You need to go off into your own garden so that you can know yourself better on a deeper, deeper level. Discover your inner knowing, your intuition. Question your spirituality. In this alone time, there will be growth. There will be awareness. This is directed at people, and just because they're sitting here watching, a tarot reading, they've yet to discover the world of spirituality and how each of us has that. Some people are just, you know, I met somebody recently and they're not into any of this, and they stumbled across tarot and it interested them. They knew nothing about spirit guides or the esoteric world in any way, shape, or form. You know, the kind of stuff like reincarnation, never. The concept, never heard of it. Just not walking in that world for most of their life. And now there's a whole new world opening up in front of them. And they know that there's more going on that can meet the eye. But it's people like that, or like you if you're like that. You need to go off on your own and walk quietly and sit quietly and reflect on life itself and what is your role and how are you connected to it all. There's a lot of self-exploration going on there. Some of you have just come through some rough times as well, and you will use this time as a self-reflection to go back over and to be able to digest just what took place and what has happened, so that you can find its proper place in your emotions and in your head and as part of your life. Some of you may welcome the retreat, and you'll think, this is great, I really need this, and I'm all up for it. Others of you are afraid to go on it because you don't like to be alone with your own self. Some people are like that. They always need to have somebody with them at all times. They can't bear the thought of being alone in every sense of the word, even for short periods of time. But here's the thing, you're not going to be alone forever. You got to learn to be with yourself. When you learn to be with yourself and you enjoy your own company, you've really traveled somewhere. You've come through some stuff. It shows maturity. It shows awareness. It shows a lot of great things. It really, really does about yourself. You never know, you might find, gee, I really like me, you know? Spend some time with just you. Know at this time that you are being guided by your inner light, because we all have an inner light. All of us, as you live and breathe. At this time, you should maybe, so there's no interference and nothing getting in your way, is distance yourself from the people that tend to overwhelm you in your life. People that maybe, you know, they give you their opinion on things, whether you asked for it or not. So they try to manipulate you and that kind of a thing. So you need to kind of like clear away from people like that. For those of you seeking answers, contemplation and healing will take place during this retreat. Embrace it. You may find answers that you've been seeking for a while now. They may come to you, but you will know yourself on a much deeper level. Your keywords are thought, retreat, travel, inner journey, solitude, seclusion, and protection. All right, your next card, Angel of the Ocean. She's all about healing. Anything that takes place on this day can last into infinity as well. As you can see the infinity symbol there, that's sideways 8, which is her arms through. Yeah, long-lasting effects with this kind of a thing. She's a healer. She's a negotiator. For some, a parent that needs to smooth over differences between her offspring to keep the peace. Aquarius, the card is telling you, you're going to need the patience of an angel or a saint is going to be called upon. She also is here to tell you to look to your guides, your spirit guides, your angels, whatever it is to you, whoever it is to you. Look towards them for lessons learned. If they're going to guide you, they'll guide you in the best way possible, in the most enriching way possible. Don't be afraid to ask. Put it out there to the universe. Don't be afraid to ask for anything. She's also here to heal past traumas for some of you as well, and bring a more of a balance to your mind, to your body, and to your soul. Your finances for some of you right now could use some attention as well. Nothing too serious or anything. Not even serious at all. Never mind too serious. It's nothing. You just need to kind of like be aware of how quickly you're trickling through your money and how you're not quickly putting it back in again. Something for you to think about. The card's here to reinforce and to remind you, if you didn't know already, that your spirit guides and your angels are protecting you at this time. Some of you are going through a demanding time. This day is going to be a little on the rough side in some ways. And getting to know yourself better is half the battle. The advice is to work your mat. Oh, sorry. Oh, that's loud on you guys. I'm sorry. Now's the time to work magic. Now's the time to reconcile opposites. Anything that's opposite you, any fallings out, any words, any hard feelings, try to straighten those things out and clean them up. You will get it all done. There's nothing to worry about there. Also on this day, keywords are balance, reconciliation, patience, flow, compassion, finances, and angels. That's what it is. Okay, your third card. You guys hear the peepers? You know, you think in the country, once dark comes, it gets real quiet. No. There's a whole other ecosystem that comes to life at night. It's not quiet. The next card, Justice, all about balance. We all need balance in our lives, Aquarius. We all need it. Somebody's about to be judged on their past behavior, your past reputation. You're waiting for something to go in your favor, and it's going to be your character from your earlier days. That's going to be the deciding factor. And as long as you've acted fairly in the past with others and been fair-minded, this will pay off at this time. A decision will go in your favor. For some of you, you may be dealing with legal claims, work right now, your jobs, family matters, personal relationships as well as in romantic relationships. For those of you looking for the truth of a situation, expect to find that truth now. When you find it, there will be healing and there will be closure. Some of you are going to be weighing options to make certain decisions. Some of you will be happy that you have options, and some of you are going to not be so happy that you have options. It makes the decision even harder to make. Whereas if you only had one way to go, well, the decision's made. And you could say, it's out of my hands, I had no choice, this is the way it went. But in this case, well, it's hard to pick the right one, the right way for you to go. Also at this time, for some of you, there's going to be vindication and strength from within. Somebody's going to be proven right and vindicated over something. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Vindication and strength will come from within. I feel the heat off of that, and it feels good. It's a good heat. Angels and guides are supporting you right now in your life's path as well. The advice of this card is to be practical in all your approaches towards your any decisions, to remain as realistic as you're capable of. Don't get carried away. Use the logical side of your brain. Don't let emotions come into play at this point. Your keywords are calm, decisions, integrity, truth, legal issues, support. And the big one is vindication. Your next card. Eight of Wands, all about travel. The Wands always represent practical things in our lives, such as traveling. Right now, with this, because this is a card of action and a card of movement, it also has implications of the vibrations and energies are wide open. There's a clear path. So everything is going to go smoothly. Communications are going to go without any misunderstandings or without any blocks. This is a really good card. There will be no delays. Decisions are going to be made on time. Words are going to become action. Travel plans are going to fire up. This card covers everything from family to your job to love. Everything speeds up and nothing is lagging and nothing is dragging. There are no delays. On this day, everything is as it should be and running just like clockwork. Social engagements and meetings now more than ever. This is an exciting and bewildering time for some of you because it's going to feel like everything's happening all at once. Because of that, you may feel you're in huge demand and you're worried about keeping up and keeping everybody happy. You may even double book meetings and say, oh, wow, and you get really stressed out about that. You'll work your way through it. That's not the problem. But you're going to be, looking at it, feeling bewildered. Why is this all happening? So everything's happening so fast. It's all come down to this one day or the next day. It's pretty crazy. The advice of the card is you need to take a deep breath before saying yes to all offers. That way it slices down the demands on yourself. The card says just be careful to choose any choices that you make so that you're not doing this, you're not running in circles. Strategize. When you make decisions, strategize how you're going to get around this. That's really important for you. Keywords are communication, speed, news, motivation, action, excitement, and movement. A lot of movement going on there. Your next card is the Four of Swords, and this is all about recovery. This card is showing up, Aquarius, to tell you it is now time to take a break. If you don't take it, it's going to be imposed upon you, and you'll be made to take it. And this could reflect time away from your job, time away from a relationship, or a stressful commitment. Quiet time, again, is needed here. This is 2 or 3 times this has showed up, that you need quiet time. Some inner reflecting going on. There's going to be, for some of you, an opportunity to help you look after yourself better than you have. Time to recuperate for some of you, depending on what you have just come through. This could be emotionally, mentally, physically recuperating. And right now, you're being encouraged to enjoy a more gentle pace of life and way of life. The Four shows that due to some holdups here, the break that's coming in, the break that's imposed upon you, that some things and some plans will be placed on hold on this day. Things won't go through the way they were planned to or originally set out to take place on this at this time. They're going to be not canceled, just on hold. The advice of the card is you need to accept that this is just the way things have to be right now, especially on this day. Progress will be made when the time is right. It's not on this day. Things have changed. Your keywords are in action, time away, taking a relationship break for some, healing, peace, stillness, and rest. And I'm hearing the relationship break. This is something that is going to serve you better in the bigger picture, no matter where you end up at after that break, but it's needed. You need your own space. You need to pull back a little bit. I'm not sure why, I'm not seeing that, but relationship-wise, the break, that's definitely going to resonate with somebody out there. Your next card, Six of Swords, represents calm. And what this is a time for peaceful calm and smoother waters. After much evil, much conflict, uncertainty that you've just come through. This is just for some of you. Remember, this is a general reading. You've just come through a real hard time. And now it's time for you to catch your breath and for everything to kind of slide into its own place and its own proper place where it needs to be in your life. So the stress is going to be moved away from you, just like it's being literally shifted off to the side. There's some trips for some of you over water. Some of you, in the end of this, will move on in a very positive way. New jobs on the horizon for others. And also a sense of self-protection over yourself. And you're trying to prioritize what is important to you. What is it that you're going to leave behind, or the people you're going to leave behind, or situations. Get rid of what's no longer serving you, is the advice of the card. That's what Tarot says. Get rid of whatever is no longer serving any serious, beneficial way in your life. The advice is to go with the flow of life right now. No need to resist any change that comes your way. Don't do that. Don't put up walls and don't put up blocks. Some of you have just come through something quite serious. So your natural inclination is to keep everybody out. Don't let anybody close. Your keywords are journey, moving on, safe haven, immigration, finding peace, resolution, and needing protection, and needing to know that you're protected and you're safe. Your last card, and I'm not crazy about this card. So you were advised to take a relationship break. This is going out to the same energy out there watching this. This card is paired up with. When you come back from your break, you're also going to break the relationship. It's over. Or you come back, you've asked for this grace period. It's been granted to you by your mate, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever. And when you come back, while you were gone, and because you were gone, they've left. They've been hurt and insulted. You were just doing what you felt you needed to do. You thought what you were doing was really smart and mature, taking yourself off, questioning things. The other person was offended by that you had to go and stop and think about where the relationship was going. And it hurt them, so they left while you were gone. So there is a loss of a relationship here. For some of you, this could be loss of a job as well. Somebody out there could get fired. It could be layoffs. It could be cutbacks, different things. Some of you right now are feeling a lot of sadness due to bereavement after the fact. There was an unexpected break and a separation between yourself and somebody else. And that could have been through, death. It could have been through breakup. It could have been through illness. It could have been through all kinds of different things it could have been through. But then there's an unexpected break there, away from a person. You're going to, for some of you, feeling very bereft, overwhelmed with sadness, confused. Why is this happening? Why am I going through this? And some of you are unable to let go of the past, and you're haunted by guilt and regret. Things that can't be undone. Things that you can't go back and change. The advice of the card is to look for and accept support. The situation is not completely hopeless for all of you. You all will heal. All of you, Aquarius. Your keywords are unhappiness and dejection. negative thoughts, confusion, hurt, disruption, and the worst feeling of all, abandonment. Some of you are going to feel that way. And sometimes when we go through a death, that's how we feel. We go through the stages of grief. And part of that is feeling, how could you leave? How could this happen? How could you leave me behind? How could you leave me alone? And all these really intense feelings come forth. That Aquarius was, there's so much soul searching going on there. I'm not quite, that tired me out. There's a lot of heavy stuff going on with you right now, Aquarius. So if I were you, I'd watch this video a few times. I never take them down, but I'd come back and watch it a few times to see if there's anything in there that applies to you. Oh, it happens in threes. I'm sorry, I'm putting them away. There. Okay, no more. I know that's loud. But Aquarius, you're such a rich personality. And it's hard to pin down in general readings. But that was busy to me. That felt, I was almost feeling overwhelmed. Like, what is going on here? What are all these heavy issues, emotions, and the mentality, your intellect? It was hurting my brain almost. The intensity behind it. You just got a whole lot of stuff going on, Aquarius. I don't know what to tell you. Well, good luck with that. That's all I can say about that. For the rest of you, thank you so much to the subscribers and to the group on Facebook, Bay of Fundy Fortunes, and everybody watching this video is welcome to join us in there. Also, you can find Bay of Fundy Fortunes on Twitter, on Blogspot, on Google, Facebook, and of course YouTube. I care not where you watch the videos, as long wherever you are that you're comfortable. And I think I'm going to just sign off right now and say, I'm just seeing a strange light that I've never seen over there before. It's very strange. There's nothing there, but I see a light. Maybe it's a UFO. You suppose? Anyways, I'm either right here where you see me in Bay of Fundy Fortunes, or you can find me down below walking on the beach along the water's edge to the highest tides in the world, the beautiful, bountiful Bay of Fundy. And the reason you'll find me there is, you know what that is? That's an orange moon coming up. Wow. Got to get up my trusty camera. Anyway, I'm always waiting on the next high tide. So I wish you all a good week, and I hope to see you all back here again next week. For now, good luck and goodbye.